Well, hello Dirtfish Rally friends, and welcome to our end of day one review of the Acropolis Rally here in the service park in Lamy. And now, I have to say, I'm very fortunate to know an awful lot of people around the world. A lot of them I call my friends. Not many of them I call my heroes. This man is Roger Fagali. I have to shake your hand and say thank you for joining us this evening. Listen, I'm sure you all know who Roger is. Roger is a Lebanese legend, 15 times winner of the Rally of Lebanon.
Yep.
One of the toughest tarmac rallies in the world. He's the master. Didn't quite go your way last week though, Roger. It was a difficult one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was difficult. I mean, we were in second position after like 3 stages, but then went off on one corner. But yeah, that's rallying when you push and you do, over the maximum. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you've been around for many years, Roger, competing at the highest level for many years. This man here, it is just the most remarkable story. He's come back into the championship, he's won the Monte Carlo rally, he's led just about every rally he's taken part in. He leads at the end of day one. What a drive by him today.
Unbelievable. If you watch him on the stages, it was really, really nice, and he's on the limit, but so clean. I mean, when you watch him on the stages, you just check the time, and yeah, he is there, but if you watch that driving the lines, he's trying to be as clean as possible, and late to go on throttle, and then thinking about traction and exit speed all the time. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable performance, Roger. And it's, we've always said that rallying is about experience, and that you can use your experience maybe to compensate for the age, and you've shown that every year in Lebanon. But I think nowadays, with the likes of Rovanperä coming through at 21, we all assumed that was changing a little bit. But he's rewriting the history books. There aren't many other sports in the world where a man of his age can come back and compete at the very highest level.
Age is not the limit in this sport, but Rovanperä as well, he's starting first and he's cleaning the roads. And but I think everyone, all the drivers here, trying to copy what this man did. I mean, years ago with his lines and the way he's driving. So everyone was trying to save the tires and save the car as well. So he's a master.
Do you think it helps that he's not driving for a championship now? He's just driving A, for fun, well, A, to win rallies, but B, for fun. Do you think that helps in his ability to think his way through the rallies and to be so competitive?
I don't think so. The only thing plus in his situation is the road position.
Yeah.
But his name, 9-time world champion. Yeah. So there is a heavyweight everywhere on him, and people are expecting him to win in every rally. So of course there's pressure.
Isn't that amazing that people are expecting him to win? It has been a magnificent day from Sebastian Loeb. Let's hear what he had to say to us a little earlier on.
I enjoyed the day. It was a very good start of the day. Then a little mistake in a hairpin. Had to reverse, lost some time, lost a bit the confidence. In this stage, it was also tricky to get the confidence. It was very fast, narrow, and so lost a bit the rhythm, I think. And in the last stage, I said, okay, well, I have to change my mind again and to go very aggressive, and it's what I did. And finally, the time was great, and we took back the lead of the rally. So I'm really happy about it. I think a few of us had a very good day, because when you see Neville, Tanak, and guys like this who are starting in front, cleaning the road and still not so far, I think they did a great day, and tomorrow will be a tough fight, I think. But okay, we will see. At the moment, we are here.
Yeah, fantastic to hear Seb sounding so positive. He knows he's got a fight on his hands through the next 2 days. But Roger, again in the Middle East, you've seen a lot of young drivers coming through. Some young drivers seem to gel with some teams, and they don't gel so well with other teams. Loeb was awful last year with a Hyundai. This year, he's a different driver. It's incredible to see him doing so well out there.
I think he was not that awful, but his car was not the latest spec. And then he came at the end, the car was developed and everything was done. But this year, it's a new era, new cars. I think he was a bit involved in the development, involved more in the team, and he has the latest spec car available. So, and also road position. But anyway, it's helping him everywhere, and he's been really, really good all year long. And now look, he's fighting for the lead as well.
It feels good. I think we deserve this one. It's been a big work to be in WRC this year and to show our potential. So yeah. to do a day like that, it's good for everybody behind me. So nothing is still done, but that shows that we can do and we have the potential.
You know, the stage wins were great, leading the rally was great, but for me the most impressive thing was that final stage. You know, in the past we've seen you maybe getting a little flustered when things go wrong, but you drove a remarkably mature final stage, you know, with the issues that you had. That must please you. Pace, maturity, that's what it's about.
At this moment I had no choice, so I didn't try to, I said, okay, it's the last stages, so it's not the moment to do a mistake because of something is not going well. So I said, okay, if I lose a position or two, it's still long, so, but it's good anyway.
It's incredible, it's incredible, and you know, we go back 12 months, and as he said to me earlier on, he was a minute off the fastest time on bauxite last year.
Yeah, right, yeah.
You know, it's just incredible to see young drivers who are able to cope with that sort of situation, because for me mentally it must be very tough in those situations where you are perhaps struggling for your own self-confidence.
It was tough for him as well. Look last year, the last event he didn't do it, and he wasn't there, so he really thought about stopping, but then he came back really strong as well.
He's done a great job. There goes Malcolm Wilson. Obviously it's very busy here in M Sport. It's great. It's quite up. Malcolm, do not apologise. Do not apologise. We are in your way. Listen, by the way, I'm going to apologise, folks. If you see us kind of hopping backwards and forwards a wee bit like this, it's because we're being eaten by mosquitoes. Look, you can see the bite marks all over my little scrawny legs. Roger, you just told me you raced against Pierre-Louis' dad.
Yeah, Yves. I mean, he was really fast driver. He went to Rally of Lebanon a couple of times, and then I think in 2000 I raced in Rally Corsica, Terre de Corse, so yeah.
Fantastic stuff. It has been a great day for M Sport, particularly, Roger, on the back of the difficulties that we saw for the whole team in Ypres. It just shows how motorsport, how rallying can change. We're talking 24 hours in terms of rallying terms, from the final day on Sunday in Ypres to this day, the first day here, 24 hours and complete transformations. That's the great thing about rallying, from the absolute depths of despair to the highest levels. It does it to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, right, of course. But I think the Ford is always really great car on gravel more than it is on tarmac, and that shows every time. Maybe the development, maybe the hard work they put on is more on gravel than tarmac, but yeah.
Well, the man who always puts on the hardest effort, who's always working for the team at the highest level, is Malcolm Wilson, and we had the pleasure of catching up with Malcolm just a few minutes ago.
I mean, I've never lost sight of what we can achieve, to be honest. But yeah, to come here on a difficult rally like this and to be first and second at the end of day one, you can imagine I'm, as you say, after a lot of the flack that we took on Ypres, and literally the last few rallies we just haven't had the roll of the dice, but at the end of the day we've been in that position before many times, so I think we understand what you need to do.
That's the man we were talking to earlier, Malcolm Wilson, keeping himself busy.
I'm happy that he's there nearly every rally.
It's incredible. He works so hard, like yourself. By the way, listen, Malcolm Wilson runs this amazing operation. Roger Fugali is very often referred to as the Malcolm Wilson of the Middle East. 16 cars this man was running on the Rally of Lebanon, as well as competing himself in the Rally R5 car, wasn't it? The R5 Polo.
Yeah.
The Malcolm Wilson of the Middle East. Does a great job. Tomorrow's going to be a very different day though. I fully expect to see a real battle, and it's great because it's a battle between the Fords. We've got Lappi in the Toyota and we've got Neuville in the Hyundai. We can look forward, Roger, to a great day tomorrow.
It's a long day, and I think who will survive tomorrow in a good position, then it's easier for him to control Sunday. But yeah, they're gonna really fly as well, because Neuville now is starting in the middle of the pack a bit, so the roads will be really better for him as well. So let's wait and see.
Yeah, listen, that's a very good point Roger makes. Tomorrow's about 140 plus kilometres, isn't it? It's a proper day out there tomorrow, so there's an awful lot to come. What do you expect we're going to see out there tomorrow, Roger? Different stages, what might we expect to see?
It's a hard rally as well. I mean, Acropolis is really known with this reputation, but I'm really supporting Sebastian, so let's wait and see.
Well, I think we all are. We're all, after the troubles that M Sport, they quite quite
They need this.
obvious.
They need this.
They need it. They absolutely need
Yeah.
a good result here. You know, the rally world needs a good result. We've watched Kalirov and Pera dominating all year. We can look forward tomorrow to a wonderful day, to 3 manufacturers fighting out for the win. Roger, I have to say, a joy to have you. You have been magnificent. Thank you for joining us on our Dirtfish review.
Thanks a lot for you guys.
There we go, folks. The legend, Roger Figali, for all the news, the action, the drama as it unfolds on day 2. Where do they have to go, Roger?
All stages.
All stages, but more importantly, dirtfish.com.